But alright, it is game time. We are ready. Let's get everything going. So, here we go. Right now in the orange is Chimera Corp. In the blue is Swarm Gaming. So let's follow Pashy around a little bit. A good clear out of the zone by Ender, but now pressure being put on by DeBoers, but it is taken out by Mega Shogun. Let's check out Sikizem. He's hanging back in defense. It's usually where he tends to hang out. Basically playing the defender role for Swarm Gaming. And a good little stop by DeBoer to keep the pressure on, and Sikizem tries to get the clear, but he goes a little too far ahead. So now, pressure on. Can Swarm get the ball out of their zone? Try to convert this going back the other direction. A little bit of ping pong going on right now. I think the teams are just trying to feel each other out, get a sense of how they want to approach this game. Nice attempt by DeBoer, but it goes just a little too wide. Ender does actually end up making the save, but Sikizem gets a good follow-up. Noisy turns it aside. Now Pashy, nice setup. Ball's in a good aerial position to follow up, but Pashy just comes in to clear it out of the zone. And they have to fall back once again. Let's follow DeBoers around here. DeBoer, a really solid striker on that nice little gentle tap, but they couldn't get it clear. And there is your first goal of the day for Swarm Gaming. So take a look at this. DeBoer with a nice little touch. Noisy can't make right contact with it. He gets a little too underneath it. Basically just directs that ball straight into the goal. So now a nice little setup off the wall there by Sikizem. And now, oh, an Ender actually gets a good push there. Let's take a look at this goal here. Gets cleared up off the wall. Nice little touch. Nobody in a good position to stop it. Pashy tries to get back in front of it, but just cannot do it. So now, game knotted up. At a pretty good point right now. Still 3 minutes to play. Lots of time for both teams to do something with it. Taken to the corner. Shogun tries to get it away and out of danger. Not a bad clear. Was a little bit risky, but he actually did get it above everybody else. Unfortunately, Swarm is still putting the pressure on. DeBoer undercuts that a little too much. Pashy tries to move him, but can't make the contact. Here comes Ender with another attempt. Sikizem misses the defense, and that's another goal. That is not the kind of goal that Swarm should be letting up. Let's watch this again. He gets a little bit underneath it. Sikizem misses the contact. And this squad is up 2-1 in this opening matchup. So now, off the kickoff. DeBoer tries to put some pressure on, but he's immediately turned aside because he's the only one for it. But a good setup by Sikizem. Pashy coming in for the kill. Nice touch, but it's a little off point, but they can't clear it out, and Sikizem gets the finish. One more time, let's take a look at this. You can see Pashy gets a good angle on it, but they can't clear it out. They basically get in each other's way, and Sikizem makes a very easy finish on that move. So, tied up once again. There's your kickoff. DeBoer gets the win, sends the ball into the orange zone, but it is immediately turned back aside. Right now, I don't think we've quite seen the Swarm Gaming that we're used to, but it's starting to unravel. Or not really unravel, I don't want to use that word, that's the wrong word. It's slowly starting to unfurl, is the typical Swarm Gaming team. Though I have seen a few moments where they're kind of getting in each other's way a little bit. Not quite what I think they want to do. Noisy turns that aside. Pashy is right there to follow it up. Let's follow him around just a little bit here. So Pashy hasn't made any goals so far, but he has been a little bit of a playmaker, setting up a few shots, including that last goal of DeBoer. Nice setup there for... Oh, it looks like he was trying to set up for Sikizem, but he didn't actually come in to try to finish. So a good play up along the wall, sends it back to the corner. He's going to try and finish his own attempt, and he does successfully. Playing it off the wall, plays it into the corner, basically setting up his own goal in every step of the way. Very nice touch, and Pashy gets on the board. So back to kickoff. Let's take another look at this. All right, ball is just lightly put into the blue zone. Sikizem tries to get the, Pashy tries to get the clear. But Sikizem hanging back in goal gets the solid touch, clears it out. Oh, but they've got behind them Pashy with a good follow back. Shogun left in shards. As we move into the orange zone yet again, Sikizem plays the ball to the corner. Nice setup. They can't make contact on it. This ball's in a dangerous position, and there's Pashy with the big finish. Let's watch this replay one more time. You can take a look at this beautiful goal. Nobody makes contact with it. Nobody gets the clear. If you don't clear that ball out of harm's way, they will move in, and they will punish you for it, to say the least. So now, kickoff. Ball in the orange zone. Now Ender gets the ball back into the blue zone, so now they're going to try to get some kind of goal here. They're down to the final 35 seconds. They need to turn something around, or they are going to be in a dangerous position. Shogun does manage to get it past DeBoer, but can't get it past Sikizem. So Noise right behind him. There's Ender. They're going to try to be a little aggressive here. Well, I thought they were, but then two of them fell back. Well, I think what they're probably going to do is just take this first game, you know, chalk it up to a little bit of a learning experience. And oh, nearly a goal there by Sikizem, but the final few seconds are going to tick off the clock here. And we're going to get nothing left. The game will definitely go to Swarm in the opening round here, the first game. And there you have it. Sorry, my mic keeps falling down, and I've tightened everything. So it's being just annoying to me right now. Hold on. There. Maybe that'll stop moving. Alright. So, first game down, but Pashy has dropped, so we're going to have to see what the deal is. Not sure what happened there. But either way, pretty solid opening game. I think in the really early goings when a lot of the goals were going up, initially, basically, both teams were just trying to feel each other out, get an idea for how they wanted to approach this game. And that's something that, you know, that both teams can afford to do in this first match. But it looks like everybody's back. Looks like everybody's ready. Hopefully everybody's ready. I'm going to get back into fly mode here. Try to get into a good spot over the ball. Oop, not through the ceiling, please. And here we go. Game number 2 kicks off between these two teams. Pashy immediately putting the pressure on. Pashy with a nice little touch puts the ball right up high. Immediately comes out of the gate swinging. A little cross-check on DeBoer, but take a look at this shot. He gets right underneath it. He puts it in the hardest possible spot to reach. Good play by Swarm Gaming. Take an early lead, only 6 seconds in. So now, DeBoer tries to take to the air. Can't do it. Sikizem puts the pressure on. Shogun has to turn it aside. He's going to follow up. Could get a goal here, but I think he got too far ahead. And DeBoer, own goal. Not what we wanted to see, but take a look at Shogun's shot here. He got a good angle on it, but then he got right underneath his own goal, and DeBoer ended up putting it in his own net. Probably was going to go in anyway, but that was a defensive opportunity they really should have capitalized on. So now, back to the matter at hand. Tie game already. Barely 30 seconds off the clock. Pashy with some nice dribbling there. Let's follow Pashy around. He's going to try to play the ball solo up the field. He loses a little bit of control of it, but gets it in the corner. Now they're going to try to make a play to finish off this attempt, but no such luck. So it's getting turned away. We'll follow Noisy. He's going to try to move in, but DeBoer does get the goal. Take a look at this attempt. From long distance, catches the rebound and puts it away. So already, Swarm Gaming off to a very good start. DeBoer gets the face-off. Pashy trying to make some kind of play happen, but they're going to have to get it out of the blue zone and start doing things the opposite direction. So Pashy, nice follow-up back into play, but still nothing doing. How are you enjoying this new spectate mode, huh? I don't have to do anything with the camera. It's just there. Let's follow up on Pashy here. DeBoer going to try to put the ball in net. They're going to have to turn this aside. Pashy carefully gauging it out, however. There's a big shot on goal, but Sikizem turns it away last second. Huge stop. Good aerial, but there's Pashy with an epic save to keep the ball out of the net once again. You can see he's trying to gauge the attempts here, trying to find the good opportunity to strike right into the sun. That's fantastic. So anyway. Getting back to this guy, Ender makes a good touch there. Let's follow Ender around a little bit as they're on this offensive opportunity. Well, just turned around and oh, Pashy with a big goal. Let's follow Pashy's goal here. From the opposite side of the pitch. Gets a big touch and nobody is back there to stop it. And unfortunately, that is all it takes. Let me just move this to a little bit there. All right, there we go. Very good. DeBoer, oh, light little contact, but it hits the post. Pashy tries to get the finish, but can't quite do it. We follow DeBoer around a little bit here. Misjudged that wall shot, which is gonna, well, it looked like it was gonna open up an opportunity for Ender, but that didn't actually unfold anywhere because Sikizem was in a good spot to make a play on it. Everybody trying to make an attempt on that ball. And now back in the danger zone. Can this team finish? Ender doesn't get a good angle on the shot, so it's going to be sent back upfield. Shogun now keeping the ball in the neutral zone. Pashy's going to play it into the corner. Could be setting up his own opportunity, but here comes DeBoer. Fortunately, Ender gets it out of harm's way. We're going to follow Ender on this opportunity. He's going to set up Shogun, but no. Sikizem gets the good clear just in time. There's a good follow-up, but oh, big stop by Noisy. Excellent move. Keeps the play alive. But the pressure's still on. They got to get it out of there. Oh, I think DeBoer made the wrong kind of save. So now, stops his own goal from going in. Well, not his own goal, but his team's own goal. And here we go. Noisy tries to put the pressure on. Nobody back to actually make an attempt on it, so Sikizem is able to clear. DeBoer floats it back toward the goal. And somebody's going to try to make a play here, but there's Ender once again. Let's track Ender, see if he's going to be able to turn this around, put another point up for Chimera Corp. Noisy, left in shards. They missed that, and DeBoer puts it in. Let's take a look at this goal from DeBoer. Gets good contact underneath it, and it's basically an own goal because they get the wrong angle on the defense. Rough times for this team. So now, down to the final minute. They are very far behind. It looks like the second game is going to go to Swarm Gaming. It is going to be a massive hill to climb for Chimera Corp. Not too surprising of a result, however. Swarm, I think, is hoping to finally get a big win here, especially if they can get past Flipside. That is their hope in this tournament, even though it is a slightly different Flipside. Kooksir, again, not participating today, being replaced by AFN. And we're coming down to the final few seconds of play. Not a whole lot else left to say. Just kind of keeping the ball out of harm's way, as it looks like that's what Swarm Gaming's up to. A few good clears, just keeping the pressure on, making it hard for this team to finish. And oh, Sikizem with another key stop, but Noise is going to get that goal. Let's take a look at this. Gonna come up high, make some good contact. They try to get it clear, but they basically just bounce it around amongst each other on Swarm side. So that'll put this game within 2, but with only 3 seconds to play, that is a big 2-goal differential. There's a shot by Pashy. At the 0-second mark, that puts it away. One more time. Let's see it. Pashy comes in, gets the contact. Nobody there to stop it. And that will seal it for Swarm Gaming. Second win. So there you have it. 2 games down for this matchup. Swarm. Now I believe I should probably check what the the one thing I neglected to do here was actually check the best of. Best of 5. Okay. It is a best of 5 tournament, best of 7 final. So, good. That's all I cared about. Just wanted to verify that. A little bit of info. Good times. So, we got that done. Let's get our ball cam. Let's get dead center. Not too high, though. We are ready. Game number 3. Swarm Gaming is up 2-0. One more win, and they will be moving on to the next round. But they do have a few holes, basically, that they're going to need to patch as they get further in this tournament. There's a lot of defensive lapses I've been seeing. Oh, but a good setup here by De Boer. Tries to get it around. Let's follow De Boer around a little bit. Pashy's going to give him a nice setup. Oh, but it's turned aside by Noisy. Great defensive stop there. That was in a perfect position for De Boer to punish, but he didn't get a chance to do it. Now a little bit of a fight over in the corner. Another opportunity. De Boer keeps the ball in the orange zone. Time of possession is key in these kind of games. The longer you have the ball in your opponent's zone, the more attempts you put on net, the more opportunities you're going to have, but the net's left wide open. Fortunately, that shot was off target, despite it being long distance. Both of these teams playing a very aggressive style. You can see it in their approach. You can see it in just how they're kind of moving their teams forward. Just really trying to do something severe here. Ender with a good opportunity. Oh, but the net was left wide open, so Ender was able to put that away. Let's watch this goal unfold yet again. I'm not following Ender. I thought he was 6. I hit the wrong guy. It's okay, though. We saw what happened, right? We'll just pretend that they skipped the replay. Sure. Curse you guys for skipping the replay. I've got nothing. Anyway, early on the board, Chimera Corp gets the first goal of the game. As you can see, they've got to be a little bit more cautious in how they're going to approach these games. I don't know if this overly aggressive style is going to get them all the way in the tournament. Nice shot there. Turned aside by Ender. De Boer had a good angle on it. What I'm seeing by Swarm right now, they're getting a lot of very solid offensive opportunities. A lot of options to put the ball on net. I think right now I'm seeing Chimera Corp do a good job of kind of rotating, keeping somebody back on defense, not sacrificing too much forward, but picking their opportunities carefully. Good touch by De Boer, gets it over that defender. Now Pashy going to try to play off the wall here. Mega Shogun, nice move, keeps the ball in play on the blue side. Could be a big finish by Ender. Very nice. Now we're following Ender. Let's watch him go here. Take a look at this. Good touch by De Boer. Can't get it out of harm's way, so Ender follows up. Can't stop it. Very nice so far. 2 goals up in this third game for Chimera Corp. They are looking very solid right now. But still a lot of Rocket League to go. We're halfway done with this game. Swarm Gaming can afford to play a little bit risky, try a few different strategies. They are ahead by 2 games. I'm sure they'd like to sweep the series, but even if they don't, I think they can just go back to kind of old habits and probably pick up a 3rd win, but we'll have to see how they're doing, because right now their opponents are coming out strong. Very impressive. Final 2 minutes to play. Pashy coming up. Can't get on the right side of that Noisy. Is going to be able to get the clear. But Pashy plays it off the corner. Big attempt here, but a good clear by Mega Shogun. Gets the ball out of harm's way, but it's still in the orange zone. So still the potential for opportunities to develop here for Swarm. It does get moved into the blue zone, but nobody's there to actually make a play on it, so not much really to say on that point. Again, DeBoer plays it to the corner. Pashy's going to hang back, try to move in to make a play, but Noisy again. He's kind of been just a real defensive machine so far this game. Oh, what is that? Oh, a bad touch by Pashy. DeBoer has to fly in to prevent what would have been a disastrous own goal, but there's Pashy trying to redeem himself. Zem gets the big finish. Let's take a look at this. So you can see Pashy comes in with a lovely dribble, floats it over the defense. They can't get the finish by DeBoer, but there is Zem to come in and take care of business. So now, pressure back on. Now Swarm needs to get 1 more goal, tie this game up. We'll follow DeBoer around. Pashy gets another little floating attempt, and it goes straight in. Take a look at this shot by Pashy. Sets up, gets a nice shot right underneath it. Those slow-moving, floating shots can be really difficult to stop depending on the angle they're coming in from. So already, game tied back up. Zem off of the kickoff, gets the ball into the orange zone. Pashy follows up with a nice touch, but it goes a little off point. Let's see what Pashy's approach is going to be here as we're moving into the final minute, or in the final minute of play, excuse me. Zem still hanging back on defense. Gets some boost. Oh, Ender tries to get a good finish there, but can't quite do it. We're going to switch to Ender's point of view. Mega Shogun had a good shot on goal. Here comes Ender. He's going to try to make a play. 1 more goal could be the deciding factor in this game. And Ender with a big finish. Gets his team up 1 goal in the final 30 seconds. Take a look at this one more time. Wide open. Here comes Ender. Gets the contact. Gets the big goal. Closing the gap on this series. Pashy, though, immediately comes in to punish with a goal. Watch this again. Setup comes hard off the wall from the kickoff. Here comes Pashy. Just a straight-on shot. Beats him with speed and precision. That is something they are notorious for. Zem comes in fast, gets a good touch to put the ball in the orange zone. Game is still tied up. Now Swarm looking to try and get the advantage. But Mega Shogun plays the ball up. Ender right behind him. Final 10 seconds of play. Who can make the big finish here? But DeBoer's the one who can make the big finish. In the final few seconds, DeBoer comes in, plays his own pass off the wall, gets a nice straight shot into an open net. And that is probably going to do it. Swarm Gaming looking very impressive in this comeback win to make sure that their team keeps the advantage. Oh, but Shogun! Are you kidding me? This game isn't over yet. Mega Shogun, kickoff happens, comes in to make this play, gets a nice direct shot, beats everybody to the punch, and we're tied yet again with 2 seconds to go. Dare I say we're going to go to overtime? Okay, we are going to go to overtime. So here we go, 4-4, Game 3. If Swarm wins this game, they are moving on. Chimera Corp needs to win this game to survive. DeBoer, nice touch to set the play up. Here comes Pashy, and there's your series. Pashy just comes flying in. Very typical offensive strike from Pashy. Puts it right into the net. Nothing doing. And there you have it. 3-0 goes the series. A very exciting Game 3, however.